Look at our very best value of the day, and then after that with Slinky, I have not one, but two what are called this day only. So those are gonna be coming up in just a bit as well. Of course, Barry joins me. She is a brand ambassador for our Lucky Brand shoes and footwear. And now we're gonna talk about the Emmie again, but this is a little bit of a different take on it. So if you're a girl who, number one, you want something a little brighter, or you just want a little variety, we've got it. So here we go. The one in front of me is called Bittersweet, and I just think it is the prettiest. Literally, oh, my toenails match it. This is summer coral color. So it's called Bittersweet. The next one beside that is called the Feather, which that's glorious. I love that textured finish. Then check out this one. Look how sweet this is. This is called Peach. That's like, you know what that is? It reminds me of a ballerina.
It is. It's like, is it blush?
Is it that color?
Ballerina pink.
Oh my gosh, it's the perfect ballerina pink. And then, all right, ready, girls? This is the one I suspect is gonna sell out first. This one's fabulous. This one is called Turquoise Multi. Wow, that's really...
Isn't that funny? A little fiesta flair.
Oh my gosh, I love that. All right,
it's the sequins.
Yeah. Walk us through this one. This one's so cute.
I love the Turk Multi. It's really, really fun. Again, you get this great fashion pop in your closet at such an affordable price.
Cute.
It has some turk in it, some coral, some orange, some gold, sequins, a little bit of black. It's just a really fun SKU.
That matches everything.
Absolutely.
You name it.
It would look great with little dresses, little sundresses, white jeans, white, denim shorts.
That is so cute. I mean, it's got every color in the rainbow under there.
I love it.
So it's gonna work with anything in your wardrobe. Actually, look, it could even work with my outfit again. There we go.
It could.
If I want to do something a little bit, this
totally
duster, by
could.
the way, is coming up with Slinky. Fabulous duster. But look at that, it really picks up on some of the beiges in here and gives it a pop of color. I also think, too, it's really fun when you can get some texture in your clothing. I think overall, when you mix textures in your wardrobe, your outfits look more expensive, they look more pulled together. It's quite frankly more interesting when it's all so bland and the same kind of texture up and down. It's kind of like, oh, that's nice. But when you can add some different textures and play with texture, this shoe would be a perfect way to do that. I love this one. It's called, before it sells out, it's called Turquoise Multi. I have 500 pairs total, and once again, we go 5.5 in this case through 11. This is a medium width though, so remember in this specifically. The other Emmie we had, which is really limited, was medium and wide. This one actually is just medium. Just so you'll know.
The core colors, the core basic colors come in wides.
Okay, gotcha. Now, and again, talk a little bit about some of the texturing you've done. Like, for example, I think this one's great. This is called the Feather.
So this is a leather, and it's a snake embossed leather. And the Feather is it's a grayish, it's in the gray taupe family, so that's really the color. But again, it's a leather upper with a snake emboss on it. And it has also like light taupe and dark taupe, so there's a lot of depth here in the color, which I think is great. Again, a fantastic neutral. Hey, guess what it would go with?
I'm wearing the magic outfit tonight, and yes, it's available. If you want the alternate,
it would perfectly.
Actually, we're bringing out lots of shoes, and I've got the magic. Oh, it really would. And again, it gives a little more.
I hope you have a lot of places to go today.
I do.
After this,
I'm wearing this for the next 3 days on the air. It's just it works with everything. But then this is, and if you guys can see, can I scooch over, guys? If you girls, I don't know, but when it ends up being spring and summer, I love to paint my toes coral, and I'm actually getting ready to go on a little trip. So I want you to see, Bittersweet is the exact color of my toes.
You're
Isn't
so
that cute?
funny.
So coral makes me happy. I don't know what it is about coral. There's just something, look at that. Isn't that funny? So that Bittersweet is the exact color.
Coral means that spring is coming.
Yes. Yes.
When you start to see women in coral, footwear or blouses, it means spring has sprung.
Yeah, and it just makes you happy. Like, I look down at my toes and you get a little squeal because you're like, oh, winter's over. Spring is here and you want to do something fresh and new. This is that exact coral color. So if you love the coral on your tootsies like a lot of us do in the spring and summer, then you're really going to love these in the Emmie as well. All right, we're down to 300 pairs left. Again, I would recommend, if you're having trouble on hsn.com, here's the solution. Look at the very bottom of this screen in the very corner. You're going gonna see 800-284-3100. It's 800-284-3100. That's the way to shop for any of our Emmie shoes before they're gone, okay? Because I know if you're having some issues, that's the only way you're gonna be able to get them right now. We make it really effortless though. Number one, we have some of the best customer service reps in the world. They work so hard to make everybody really happy. So they'll get your order in and get you done very quickly. Also, if you're already shopped with HSN, you can do what's called automated ordering, which is literally a couple taps on the phone, on your cell phone, and again, it's literally, here's what you're ordering right now, a couple of choices, and boom, it's finished. So if you normally don't shop with us by using the phone, I just want to assure you, it is very, very easy to do, and it is the perfect way to make sure to get your Emmie before they're gone. Hey, yeah, I need an update. Are those gone? I love those. Oh my gosh, okay, there's 80 of those left. If you're brand new to Emmie, here's what you might wanna do. Get one of the solids that we had earlier, you know, basic, and then I would so rock that. You know why? Because that's the most colorful one we're gonna show today in the program. So I just think that's great. And my gosh, you could even wear that.
She looks.
It's so cute, absolutely adorable. And you know what's neat about that one too, specifically, is even if you're going to a nicer event, let's say you're invited to a party, or it might be a bridal shower or something like that, you could even wear those to a wedding. If you had to go to a wedding and you said, I'm not wearing heels at all, those